Welcome back everyone to episode 4 of the Minecraft Hardcore Challenge, and today we are going to have to start with trying to take over some of this mansion, but I only have one torch here, and I'm obviously going to need a few more of those before I'm going to be able to do anything about that. So let's try this. That gives us, well, that's more than enough sticks. Maybe that was a little bit overkill with the sticks there. 14, 22. See, that gives us 57. Alright, that should be enough for one round. We'll probably need to make a few more rounds of this later on. But let's see if we can go out there and finally start taking over this mansion. Good. Now, do I have blocks around here? Just want to make sure I have some good blocks that I can use. And everything I need in my inventory. Actually, dirt would be a good thing to have here. Dirt is going to be a good thing. I'm hoping for some trapping stuff. Now, because the idea here is I want to avoid getting myself killed, if at all possible. Now, some of these areas seem to have a little bit of lighting already, so I have to worry about places that aren't very well lit. Like that place right there, that seems to have a creeper inside of it, if I see that properly. And I'm probably going to have some things blown up along the way. Now, there's a question about how to score in MHC. I haven't seen any official rules concerning scoring it. I think it's right now usually considered to be, oops. Ah! Yeah. I have seen some people in here, and I think that's some sort of pool or something like that, and you have these vindicators that are in there. Now, we've got these creepers to worry about first. Let me make sure I take care of the creepers before I worry about the vindicators. Let's see, this is iron sword. And I need to take care of the creepers first. And I'm not very good at taking care of creepers. That's the problem. And let's see. And this is evidence right here that I'm not very good at taking care of creepers. And okay, finally. Alright. Okay, we got those. Let's go on this side then. Make sure that when I'm doing a trick like that, nothing comes up and blows me up. Right in here. And what I was thinking about scoring the MHC is to give it a score from 0 to 100. And essentially for surviving is worth 50%. So therefore I get 50 if I survive the whole thing. If I don't survive the whole thing, then I get 5 points per session, which would be less than 50, since there are at most. Oh, okay. That was a sheep eating outside, I think. All right, so I figured that. So 50% of the score is for surviving. So that means so far I have made it for how many episodes? This is episode 4 right here. So I've survived 3 episodes so far. And I think I should have some sort of fencing. Right now I will put... Okay, what I'll do is I'll put that there for the moment. And I'm going to build a gate there eventually. Actually, this might be a good time to actually grab some wood. Anybody out there? Nobody out there? Let's grab a little bit of wood. I mean, might as well use some of this daylight that we've got here. And make sure, because I don't want to run out of wood during this, and I certainly won't be able to come back out here during the nighttime. Now I know some people start chopping down parts of the mansion, but I'm trying to decorate the mansion, not destroy it, so therefore I'm going to avoid, unless I'm desperate, taking down parts of the mansion for the use of other parts of it. Now, what I'm doing concerning scoring, as I said, 50% is going to be the survival, another 30% for the challenge, whatever the challenge is, completing the challenge. So that means right now, the challenge is, of course, to get rid of these squatters. Now I figure, okay, how much would that be worth? Okay, I'd say 30. Now for this particular one, we have 3 floors. So that makes it nice and convenient. Okay, 3 floors, that means 10 points per level, and we're done. I suspect the upper levels will be tougher, but I know that the 3rd level is smaller than the other 2, so I'm hoping that'll balance out a little bit. Let's replant the tree so that we could get more of that later. And no saplings for the dark oak. Well, plenty of dark oak are all around the place. Alright, so that should give me plenty of wood. Put that there for now. And I'll come back here later in order to handle more stuff, because now let's go and try to take over a little bit more of the mansion. So if I take over a floor of the mansion, then that'll be worth 10 points for each floor. That'll be good. And then 20% would be for personal goals. And what I mean by personal goals is that if you have a personal challenge or something like that on top of the regular challenge, then that's what that is. For example, my personal challenge is to, let's see, is to decorate the place. So if I manage to decorate the place properly for Christmas and all, then that would be worth another 20 points. So that's a total of 100 in all, of course, if everything. Now, I've heard that there's nothing in here, but just in case. Now, I have seen some episode 3s where I think people have gone through. There's one person who actually has managed to, I think, almost taking over the entire mansion already. Certainly won't be able to do it that quickly, but it may give me some tips on how to do this. Now here's that pair of Vindicators there, so I got to be careful of that pool. Now they can't get out of their base from what I've seen from other players, but if I get pushed back, I'm in trouble. I don't think there's anything in here, but just want to make sure this is nice and torched so that you don't get any more mobs popping in here and blasting me up. Alright. Ooh, I've used up all my torches, and haven't got much coal left either. Okay, I'll just do all that. I'll have to do some making charcoal and all that stuff during the night. I think the first floor must be the easiest one from the point of view of the mobs. Though I'm sure there are going to be oops. Not sure what's in there. Make sure I get no nasty surprises along the way. And Okay, creeper! Time to run! Well, let's see. Actually, yeah, let's see how I do that. Actually, if you could do this right, knock the creeper into the pool with the vindicators. Not like that! Yeah, I knew I blew that. Alright, that's 2 pieces of damage. Oh, good grief. Could you imagine if one of those vindicators got out? I'd be dead. Actually, what did happen to that other vindicator? Did one of the vindicators get killed? No, he's still there. Alright, so therefore, that's more oh, yes, somebody did escape. I don't think I saw him there before. So either he escaped or he came along. How's things going on outside? It is nighttime. Yeah, I've been at this for over 10 minutes, so I guess that makes sense. So, let's have a little something to eat. Alright, let me make sure I back up the health. Get myself another one of these. Good. Now, I want to make some fences. The idea here is to have some fences to go for the outside, and see, there's some wood. Okay, there's some of that. We want, okay, I'll get 1 gate. This is what we want. Okay, I want 1 gate, and I'll also want several fences. And I'm going to be using these in certain areas to help me. I went around there thinking, oh, let's put up some barriers and stuff like that. I don't think I put up a single barrier while I was going through there. Woohoo! That was crazy enough. Alright, anything else needed out here? I don't think so. Because the idea here then is to alright, skeleton. Now, is that skeleton answers that question? Okay, are they fighting each other? Well, alright, so it's not an illager, but it is, well, a villager that's ill, so I guess in a way that's an illager. But not in the meaning of the vindicators and the like. Okay, let's see. Ooh, bone meal. That could come in handy at some point. Alright, let's see, what do I have weapons-wise? I've got 1 arrow. I can't do much with a single arrow. Oh, actually, 2 arrows. I'll have to do something about this red carpet later, see if I could recover more of it. And if I could have some carpeting in which to help to redecorate the place afterwards. And the birch is actually going to come in handy for, I'm hoping to help repair some of the floors in here, since it seems to use birch for flooring. Alright, now, what I was thinking of doing before I was so, where did those come from? Here you go. Okay, good. And that's the idea for that. Probably some of this stuff is still not completely. Let's see, how am I doing in this? 99978. Oh, oops, that's 7. Good. Good. Oh! Upstairs! Oh yeah! The upstairs! Yeah. I don't want to do too much up there before I start to get myself killed or anything like that. So, let's have an example concerning, I'm going back to scoring now. Concerning the scoring thing, is imagine the last one I did, the Arctic one. Do something cool with, see if I could get anything done down here. Do something cool with the igloo. Ooh, that's exactly what I'd be needing. Doing something cool with the igloo. That was, I survived 2 episodes in that. I got killed in episode 3, so that means I survived 2 episodes. Alright, that's all fine and good. So therefore I got 10 points for that. And then the question is, how far did I get on the objective? Ooh, iron, good. On doing something cool with igloos. Now, I found the igloo. I guess you call that a mini objective. And I cured a villager in there. I suppose maybe a little bit. Now I also managed to do that curing of the villager after I got killed. In other words, I started all the stuff, then I got killed. And I just thought it was cool the way that the rather strange way of doing it. So I did something a little unusual there. So, of course, you'd heard if I were still alive when I managed to do all that. So I'll say, all right, give myself 5 points for that. It's not anything to write home about, just a little bit of trivia thing in there, so it's certainly not worth a huge amount of points. So I therefore have a total of 15 points for that challenge. And coal is going to be very important here because we're going to need lots and lots of torches. Now here, what do I have here so far? Alright, I have survived 3 days so far at this. And since I'm down here, barring opening up a pocket of lava that all suddenly spills on top of me, or a creeper coming behind me and blowing up, I'm probably going to survive today also. So therefore, that should give me, based on that criteria, 20 points in all for this. So therefore, I'm already doing better than I did in the previous one that I did. Now, let's see, do I have any more? Yeah, I don't have an axe anymore, so therefore let me go and start making some stuff. So therefore, 20 points for that. Now, if I manage to clear out this floor, which I'm thinking I'll probably do in the next episode, unless that illager we saw up there manages to kill me, or another creeper comes and blows me up, or a skeleton, all sorts of nasty things could happen to me, of course. But assuming I do manage to survive all of that, oh, good thing I checked here, because I am running low on torches. So I'll probably finish up these things in the next episode, have one floor done. So if I survive next episode and manage to do my goals for the next episode, then I will be up to 20, 25, 35 points of a much improvement over the previous one. Oh, and it looks like it is a daytime. Let me double check the date. It is day 4, so, oh yes, I talked my chattered away and didn't notice the time clock. So therefore, that is it for today, and I'll see you next time where we are going to try to finish taking over the first level.